Hi there. I hope you have watched previous three parts. In this video, we are going to cover part 4 and we are going to generate report and supply data from external data file, but all from Newman CLI. Okay, so let's move on to our report slide. Yeah, so here you could see that how can we generate report using the -r flag. Okay, so the syntax would pretty much the same. Newman run path of your JSON collection and name of the collection. If you are using any environment, then use -e and provide again the path or the URL of your environment variables, and then using this R you can provide the name of the report that you want to generate. Okay, so these 5 reports are inbuilt into Newman. Okay, you can also generate the HTML report, and to do so you have to first install a dependency using this command npm install -g Newman reporter HTML. In my case this is already installed. Okay, so if in your case you have not installed it, install that. And while executing this, you have to take care of this, that if you are supplying multiple report names, means you are trying to generate multiple reports, you have to be using comma between each of those reports, and there has to be no space. Okay, so this is the syntax. If you just have to generate one report, you don't require comma, but if you need to generate reports in multiple formats, you of course have to use comma. Okay, and to supply the data to your request from external data files. Okay, all you have to do is use the -d flag and then provide the path and the name of the file. Okay, so now hit back to our postman, and this is the collection. All right, so in the first collection you could see that in the request URL I'm going to pass the data from the file, okay, using this syntax. And the other request is pretty simple, straightforward, right? And let's first check that from collection runner whether everything is working or not. Yeah, so I have dependency on an environment. Let's select the file. So I've already created the file. Okay, let's preview it. So you see I'm passing the ID data from here, so there will be 2 iterations. Click on run, and they are iteration 1 and iteration 2. In request 1 it's ID 1, and here you see 2. Okay, so everything works from collection runner. Let's do the same now from Newman. So this is my working directory, and I'm already exported my environment and collection JSON file. I have covered that in the previous video, how to export those files. Okay, so let me show you what all I have. So I have uh, my collection file here. I have my environment file here. Okay, and before I move on, I just want to clean up this Newman folder, and let's start now. Okay, so what is the syntax? Newman run provide your collection file, which is in our case this. Then we require the environment, then environment is provided. Okay, next thing is we have to generate report. So we are going to generate JUnit. Make sure that I spell it correctly. JSON and your HTML. Okay, and we also need to provide the data, and the data is ID data. And I also have to provide this flag because I'm not passing any certificate information from here. The moment you do this, okay, you will see a Newman folder is created here. Okay, so let's hit enter, and all your reports would be generated inside that Newman folder. Okay, so this time you don't see anything on the console, everything is logged into your report. So let's go here. You see this Newman. So we requested to create 3 reports. XML report is a JUnit report. We are going to use that while working on Jenkins. Okay, and this is the JSON report which you have seen from the collection runner as well. And this is our HTML report. I click on that and open that. So now you see there are 2 iterations. Okay, and 4 requests in total. So this is your HTML report. You can present it to your managers and you know show them the health of your product. All right. So one more thing, if you have not installed, though I've already said that what is the command you have to use. So to do anything, all you have to do is go here, and this is your HTML report thing. Just copy this command, okay, and paste it here. Okay, in my case it is already installed. So this is how you have to do it. And we are going to see one more thing. So instead of generating reports inside the Newman, right, you can also control it from the Newman command line. All you have to do is provide the location where you want to generate that file, and this is something that we are going to see next. Okay, for that what you have to do is you have to provide one more parameter, and let's see, so it's gonna be hyphen hyphen reporter, uh, and as you could see that in case of JUnit it is reporter hyphen JUnit hyphen export and then the path. So in our case it's going to be HTML. Let's say we want to export HTML at a specific location, then we are going to provide the path. So I would like to create a folder here itself, HTML report, and then I would like to say report.html. That's the name of the file. Okay, so now when I do this, my collection is running. It's taking a lot of time. Hmm. Interesting. So you could see that it is generated. It's stuck here. Uh, yeah, so it was stuck. But you see now a new folder is created, HTML, and inside that this report is created. The other reports are still generated inside Newman. So you can control where you want to generate these using one extra flag, which is this reporter HTML export. In case of JUnit, it's going to be this. Make sure that you read this uh, page. It has got a lot of information. I have covered only the the basic parameters. There's a lot more you can do. For example, let's see, so number of iterations. Okay, so you can control that. uh, Timeout, specify the timeout to wait for the entire collection to run, to complete execution. uh, Timeout script, right? So you also have this option, delay request. So you can specify the extent of delay between requests, pretty much like what you see on the collection runner UI. So when you click on this, you see a lot of things. So for most of these options, there would be a flag in the Newman CLI, right? So environment is there, iteration is there, delay is there, data is there, right? So and also you would be controlling a lot of things from your settings, right? So just make sure that first you run your request from UI, and remember the settings that you have done, and look out for those settings on this page. Okay, like in my case I was using this, right? Disable SSL verification. In your case you may need to use more. All right, so this is it. Let me check once again if I've missed anything. So yeah, this is your Newman HTML report. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.